Hi Cancer, and welcome to your Love Hearts Healing reading. I'm going to be doing these readings focusing on aspects of each sign on where they can heal. So these readings really are pertaining to those signs, those cancers who are having a challenging time moving forward, letting go, healing from things from the past. It can be from the recent past. It can be from something that is from the childhood, from your childhood, or things like that. But the whole purpose of this reading is to kind of set forth, get the ball rolling, so to speak, for you guys to focus on self-healing, self-development, and cleansing what no longer serves you. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the sign of Cancer's energy and what is it that Cancer brings to the table. Cancers are brought into existence here in the earth realm to bring forth energy of nurturing. I mean, I think it's no secret that cancers are known for nurturing. You have cancers, people are many times in the healing or hospitality careers who have very strong Cancer energy in their astrological sign. Also, those cancers, our energy is an energy of home and of stability and of familiar. Because Cancer's nature is to provide nurturing to others, there are times when they're out of balance, they feel drained, and there's no nurturing left for themselves. So this is a typical Cancer problem. Hence, you have that defense mechanism that you see a crab. The symbol of Cancer is a crab, and you see this hard shell. So to many others, especially those Cancers who have developed throughout their life, they will have this hard shell outward appearance because it's a protective layer that they needed to provide themselves. And that is something that actually Cancers need to do. You do need to have an aspect of that. But in doing so, Cancer, and having that protective shield, you cannot forget what's behind that shield, which is you. So you have to not only filter your nurturing energy to others and who is deserving of that nurturing energy, but you have to filter where you yourself need that nurturing energy. So when a Cancer is out of balance, you see that either they've given so much to the point where they have, like I said, there's a point of poverty that there is nothing left for themselves or even for anybody else around them, and they are shut down completely. So when a Cancer is out of balance, or when any sign is out of balance for that aspect, then things in life become out of balance. So problems happen, things occur, and the universe tries to bring you back into balance by throwing you curveballs, so to speak. So what you do, Cancer, what you should do, Cancer, is when you are out of balance, is to look to your opposite sign to help bring in some of that energy to rebalance yourself. When I'm saying this, it doesn't mean you become the opposite sign, because that can't really happen because you're born into existence as a Cancer, but you are adopting some aspects of that opposite sign to bring your energy into balance. So the opposite sign of Cancer is Capricorn. And Capricornian energy is very self-driven. is more of a aspect of Capricorns are able to withstand lots of pressure as well, and they're able to balance their emotions and filter and bring forth energy for self-preservation and let go of things. Capricorn energy starts off very old and uses all of their life lessons when they're younger. They typically have a difficult childhood. They bring it forth, and in their older years, they actually, generally speaking, will appear to be younger in many aspects and a lot lighter. So with Cancer, you just want to bring some more stability and some self-focus as a Capricorn, and adopting some of that energy to help balance you out when you're out of balance. I think that's all I want to say. I think you can use any difficult times, any defeats or any betrayals or any heartbreaks to get stronger, Cancer. Again, get stronger, a lot more focused, and provide leadership, a balanced leadership, adopting some of that Capricornian energy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards for you, Cancer, focusing on your heart's healing messages for the months of September through December 2017 to clear your energy, preparing yourself for the new year. Too many cards fell. Okay, Cancer. So the first thing I got is the 3 of Swords. So I do feel some of your Cancers have dealt with, obviously, the 3 of Swords is one of the most difficult cards to get in the deck. Dealing with definitely heartache, definitely pain, sense of betrayal. And I feel, Cancer, this is something repeating, this sense of betrayal. For many of you Cancers are repeating itself. It's something that you're having difficulty to release, many of you Cancers. I do feel that when I look at this card, that the lesson is for you to learn, obviously, to learn from it, but I feel to let it go and to recognize that everybody's on their own path, and what may be a betrayal to you may be something that's necessary to happen for somebody else. So that may be a hard concept to embrace, but sometimes bad things happen or difficult situations happen because it is part of somebody else's path and their karmic debt to be paid, so to speak. So I do feel some aspects of this. This can be, there's many of you out there, Cancers, so this can be a myriad of things. It could be a family betrayal. It can be a loss in financial matters, business matters. It could be a betrayal or a loss in a love relationship, a committed love relationship, a parent-child relationship, a sister-brother relationship. So, there's a myriad of factors. There's so many of you out there. This is a general reading, but the overall energy is an energy of feeling betrayed, feeling as if there is there was something that you didn't know and you found out about it and it was not pretty. Really, ultimately, in order for you to move on is the forgiving. You have to let it go. You have to release it. I'm hearing also some of you Cancers out there can actually benefit from some hypnosis, because I do feel that this actually may even be some things, some haunted memories from the past and some patterns that you cannot release from the past. And honestly, Cancer, it could be you also who could have been the betrayer, and it could be something like a teeter-tottering. You feel betrayed and then you betray, you feel betrayed and then you betray type of thing is what I'm getting. The next card is balance. So Cancer, again, that goes without saying, talking about balancing your Capricornian opposite, polar opposite, with your Cancer energy, and you want to bring something forth and balance yourself out. Compromising and waiting for timing is really, really important, and moderation. Moderation in the energy you give and moderation in the energy that you require is what I feel will be helpful for you in healing these remaining months of the year. And then I have the Three of Earth. And I do feel with these 2 threes, it could be a situation where you were trying to decide between 2 different things, and you would be the third party, and that created some sort of aspect of betrayal. You could have been betrayed, or again, you could have been the betrayer. I feel that focusing on being a team player without giving too much of yourself, that you feel you have to take too much back, is what I'm getting. So if you can balance out your energy, give and take in a balanced manner where you don't feel slighted, is really important to you. I do feel many of you Cancers did choose from this 3, and I do feel that when some of you actually have done some work, and I feel that after you chose, I do feel many of you chose right, and I feel that it did bring some balance back into your life as well. And I feel because of that, what I'm seeing also coming from the cards is that because of that, and you did do that choice, and you did forgive yourself, and you forgave somebody else, that you were able to bring forth lots of creativity and create a new team as well, which is really nice. And those are the Cancers who are actually moving towards healing. So those Cancers who are not there yet, that is basically what would happen once you do what the angels are asking you to do. Now, I am feeling guided to pull one of these oracle cards, and I will look into the crystal also for you. So Cancer. So Cancer, this is a beautiful card. You get the card of patience, and you get Archangel Jophiel, and she's saying that your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So not all is done yet. You need to still move forward and water the plants so that everything can grow as you want it to. Nurturing and patience with yourself, patience with others, and just patience with the process is what I'm getting. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do some crystal gazing and see what additional messages I'm getting for you Cancers, for your heart's healing. I first and foremost see a mirror and a reflection. So self-reflection, but in a positive way, not to create self-criticism, but I feel just to self-develop. So I'm seeing a mirror. And I'm seeing a bobcat. So look up the animal totem bobcat. And so I wanted to just also say something about the mirror. The mirror, what I do feel is if you are receiving negative energy, then you want to look in the mirror and see what energy it is that you actually are bringing forth on. Maybe you don't know, and if that is the case, you didn't realize you were bringing forth negative energy and you are receiving some negative energy, you want to definitely do some cleansing, Cancer. Again, you are a sponge sometimes as well. You want to cleanse and balance your energy out. You want to also pay attention to the moon cycles, and because you are really affected by the moon, you are the sign of Cancer. So use the moon cycles to your benefit to move things forward, and to cleanse things that are no longer serving you, and also know when it's time for you to withdraw into your shell and just kind of give yourself some self healing and rejuvenation so that you have the energy to give to others. So Cancer, thank you so much. I do hope that this reading resonated well for you. Again, this is general readings, and I hope that these messages bring forth at least some sort of a catalyst to your self-healing and development, so that you can prepare yourself for the new year coming. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I can be reached via email if you want to ask questions or have readings, personal readings. That would be something that we can do, and we can arrange for some time. Thank you again. I do really appreciate your time and energy spent here. Many blessings and peace.